Okay, here's Frieza the God deck. This is the deck I've been running with on Dragon Ball Fusion World, the digital client, and I love it. We got Frieza as our leader here. Draw one card, choose up to 2 of your battle cards, and switch it to active mode at the end of your turn, which is amazing. And that's why we run a lot of blockers in this deck. Okay, but first things first, we got our guy Froggy here. Froggy is going to switch this card to rest mode, draw one card. So now when we awaken and we drop this on the field, each turn we can draw 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 cards if we have all 4 Froggies on the field, and keep standing them up and keep our hand nice and healthy. And then we have Sorbet just to get that card health, a nice healthy hand as well. We draw 1 card, and then we have our first fodder card, which is a blocker, Deboria here. In the blocker, this is 1 drop. We use it as fodder for energy, and maybe sometimes if we pull it late game and we need that 1 drop blocker, we can use him. And then we got Baby Frieza, angry Baby Frieza. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. This card is probably one of the best cards in this deck to use because it comes in late game, in game, mid game, all types of games, and you could just switch anybody in who's bullying you, switch them, make them shut up and sit down, okay? And then we got our guy Q, who's a blocker, and this one is choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards and switch it to rest mode. Nice, okay? So what I like to do with this deck, I like to take my blockers and I like to swing with them and then stand them back up because it's an extra attack. And then we have our self-awakening cards, right? We have Nias here, who is a blocker. Add 1 card from your life to your hand, and then we have Zarbon, who does the same exact thing. I only have 2 copies of each, that's why they're both in here. You can run 4 of each, but still the same amount of cards at the end of the day. And then we got our big body 2-drop Frieza here, okay? This card, man, one of my favorite cards in this deck. Add up to 1 card of life in your hand to your hand, then choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards with the cost of 3 or less and switch it to rest mode. He is putting somebody who is bigger than him to sleep. That's what he does. He puts people to sleep, and I am here for it. And he helps us awaken. Sui here is a 3-drop critical, and with 20k, he can hit and swing at any boss at any turn except Broly, because Broly, when he awakens, he goes to 25, and then he becomes useless. But throughout this, you can apply pressure for 3-drop with this critical. On your opponent's turn, he gets plus 10k, so he doesn't even need to be switched back up with Frieza's ability because they have to drop 30k to beat this Sui. And then we have another Q here, which is draw 1 card when KO'd, and it is a blocker. And then we got the big blocker of them all, Big Zaddy King Cole here. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's rest mode battle cards with the cost of 4 or less and KO it when it is KO'd. And I love it, right? I love dropping this card because people get so surprised. Oh man, King Cole. But the main reason why he is in here is because of Mecha Frieza, okay? Play up to 1 King Cole with the cost of 4 from your hand. So I drop this bad boy for 5, and then I get to play a free King Cole in my hand, from my hand for free. And now I get a blocker, 225k attackers, and it's amazing because I can swing with King Cole, stand it back up, swing with Frieza, stand it back up, and now we're just got a combo. But I only drop Mecha Frieza is when I do not have the golden Frieza in my hand, and choose up to 1 of your opponent's rest mode battle cards, and it can't switch to active mode during your opponent's turn. Oh, he puts people to sleep permanently, man, because he can't switch it back. Then they switch it back, and then they try to attack with the card that I put to sleep, because normally I'm putting this boss card to sleep, and now they can't use their boss card, so we stunt their growth with that. And then we got Hot Mama Chile over here, okay, who's just our super combo. And then we got our extra cards. Read all about it. Now, Supernova is choose your leader up to 1 of your battle cards. It gets 20k power for the battle. Then choose up to 1 of your opponent's rest mode battle cards with the cost of 4 or less, and it can't be switched to active mode during your opponent's turn. So he has the same effect as Big Boss Golden Frieza up there, but it's just a 1 drop, and you get for the turn, and you get 20k boost. Amazing to have. And then we have over here another Golden Frieza. Choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle cards in rest mode with 3 or less and KO it. I just wish it said just doesn't even matter what the cost of the card is, but that's neither here or there. And then lastly, our last extra card where we run 2 of, it's the same thing as Big Brother Cooler over there, is Baby Ball Death Ball Frieza. And choose up to your leader or 1 of your battle cards. It gets 15k power for the battle. Then choose up to 1 of your battle cards with switch it with less than 3 and switch it to rest mode. I hope you guys enjoyed that deck. I tried to do it all in 1 take, but yeah.
Insane! Insane!